afternoon. I'd like to call to order a regular meeting of the Board of Public Works for April 8th, 2020. Roll call.
Bel Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Present.
Rena Guzman.
Okay, next, we have the minutes of the regular meeting of March 11, 2020 and March 25, 2020. Entertain a motion to approve as written.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bel Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
We have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. First item on our agenda is a bid opening for the pedestrian bridge utility relocation. This is from engineering.
First is from Grimmer Construction, located at 26 8th Street, Highland, Indiana. The total price is $1,673,094. 1673094. Next we have from LGS Plumbing, Inc., located at 1112 East Summit Street, Crown Point, Indiana. Total amount $850,808.20. 850808.20. And then from Hasse Construction, Inc., located 10 Lincoln Avenue, P.O. Box 300, Calumet City. Total cost $1,257,000. 1257000. That is all the bids that we have. So we'll take these, send them to Ciorba Group, who's handling the PE services for us, and we'll come back with a recommendation.
Okay, that should be next meeting.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to new business. That concludes our bid opening. As our practice from last meeting, we no longer are requiring people to come to our meeting. We just read a statement that they provided for each item. First item on our agenda is from Public Works. It's from Federal Protection. See, this is Federal Protection. This is for Block Stadium, located at 144th Avenue and Parish. And his explanation, Federal Protection, contract extension for Block Stadium security. Original expired 4/22/20. The Block Stadium new substantial completion date is October 18. The new contract terms will be through 4/23/20, from 4/23/20 through 10/18/20. At the same pricing in original contract. And the total security cost will be $49,170.72. Are there any questions or comments on this item?
None.
There being no further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve from Public Works Federal Protection Agency's extended contract for Block Stadium in the amount of $49,170.72.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next from Public Works is from Miracle. This is a rate table to provide disinfection and clearance sampling within various City of East Chicago buildings in response to the current COVID-19 pandemic. This has their rate schedule of $1,080 for an 8-hour man day, $600 for inspection, $125 for each swab analysis. This from Americal. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve America's proposal for emergency response during the pandemic situation with Public Works.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come from Public Works, Precision Painting, recommendation to provide painting within the holding cells at ECPD. For the record, INH and Spectrum Painting both failed to provide a quote. So I imagine this is the only quote he received. Total cost for project would be $26,052. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There being no further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve Precision Painting's proposal for ECPD in the amount of $26,052.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, for Public Works also, from Cummings Landscaping, recommendation to provide City of East Chicago landscaping at various locations. Please note we are recommending going with the higher bid. The city feels Cummings' bid was more responsive, detailed, and we are familiar with their work, with their past work. Let's see, the total project is $152,962.50. So for the record, they're bypassing their bid because they feel this Cummings is more responsive due to their past work with Public Works. Are there any questions on this proposal?
None.
There being no further question or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Public Works' request to approve the proposal from Cummings Landscaping.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Public Works, Great Lakes Landscape, a recommendation to provide City of East Chicago flower watering and hanging of flower baskets at various locations. Please note that the following companies failed to provide a bid: Custom Craft Lawn and Landscaping, Innova Design, Cummings Landscaping, and Allen Landscaping. So they all failed to provide any bids. Okay, so Grand Lakes Landscaping Management Incorporated, their total seasonal cost for these items would be $78,770. Are there any questions or comments on the one proposal that was received?
No.
There being no further question or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Great Lakes Landscape Management's proposal with Public Works.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have from Fire Department, Fastenal. Let me get this one. Fastenal, here's a, let's see, Fastenal, this is for for supplies for the pandemic, an order of K995 masks for first responders and city employees. And the amount is $33,689 and no cents. I can barely make out the tiny print. Any questions or comments on this proposal from the fire department?
I'm sorry, Val, did you say 33,689?
33, is that 33,600?
600, 33,600.
Is it 600?
Mhm.
Okay, it was a little blurred here. I mean, it's like tiny. So it's 600, okay. Okay, 33,600 and no cents. This is for KN95 masks for the first responders and city employees. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve. From Fastenal's proposal with the fire department for emergency equipment in the amount of $33,600.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Okay, next we come, it's an amended, restated ambulance service contract. See, his explanation, ambulance service agreement, and amendment agreement between the City of Chicago and Superior Ambulance. My understanding is the only difference between this and the original is that we are providing a subsidiary of $100,000 annually to assist the contractor in recouping operating costs. This subsidiary should be paid to the contractor installations of $50,000 every 6 months. And according to my conversation with the fire chief, this was the only section under this contract. Are there any difference from the previous one? Are there any questions or comments on the amended and restarted ambulance service with Superior, who happens to be our servicer right now?
No. No question.
There being no further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve the amended and restated ambulance service agreement between the City of East Chicago and Superior Ambulance.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also for the fire department, from Fire Rescue EMS S1 Academy, a new online training tool replacing Target Solutions on online training too. So they're replacing one training company with another. The chief asked that he feels more confident with this item than the previous one in my conversation with him. Are there any questions or comments? Let me see, the amount for this would be well, it'd be $11,338. Is that an 8 or a 6? $11,336. Are there any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the proposal for the East Chicago Fire Department with Fire Rescue Academy for a new online training tool replacing their Target Solution training system.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next is with LEXIPOL. I don't know if I pronounced that right. LEXIPOL. This is an agreement to update the fire department's standard operating procedures and guidelines with built-in training tools. This proposal comes in at an amount of $18,769.00. And this fire pricing is based on the 78 authorized fire staff. And there is a discount of 15%. Are there any questions or comments? There being no further question or comments, turn to motion to approve LEXIPOL, Proposal with the fire department for training in the amount of $18,769.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come with compliance reports. These do not take a motion. These are just to be put on our agenda for the record. The first one is the EJ Block new locker room and press box. This is with AMG Construction, and the total potential damages now is $39,391.66. Any questions or comments on this report?
None.
Okay, then we'll move on to the next one. There's two EJ Block Stadium site utilities. This is with Hasse. Right now, potential damages are at $25,961.65. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
Okay, now we'll move on to the next one. The revised final compliance report, EJ Block dugout with Garrett. Total damages at this point are $17,904.67. Any questions or comments?
None.
Okay, next we move to the final compliance report, Homerly Reconstruction. Total damages at this time is $112,557.14. Any questions or comments?
None.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to resolution, City of Chicago Board of Public Works, Resolution 2020-08. There's a resolution in Chicago Board of Public Works approving and authorizing a supplemental agreement between the City of Chicago and Emma Billings. Mr. Marshall?
This supplemental agreement follows the transfer of deeds which you executed this last week. James Portalatin and I negotiated this. The points actually run from points 3 to 7, and where it talks about the total amount to pay Emma Biddings includes the amount of the chain link fence and the other items from 3 to 6.
Okay. I imagine the main thing is we're exchanging property with her, right?
Yes, and this concerns fixing up the property, sod, a fence, and reimbursement for a survey. All of this stems from the city putting up a facility across from the Martin Luther King Center on Miss Bidding's property.
Okay, so included, if I read this right, besides the exchange of lots, we were provided, like you mentioned, chain link fence at an amount of $4,100, and the city to reimburse the cost of survey of $850.
That's correct.
Okay, so the total amount city to pay Ms. Emma Billings would be $4,950. Are there any questions or comments on Resolution 2020-08?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve City of Chicago Board of Public Works Resolution Number 2020-08.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Next, we come to City of Chicago Board of Public Works, Resolution Number 2020-09, a resolution of Chicago Board of Public Works authorizing the City of Chicago to make 2 deposits a week. This is something that the state suggested to cities and towns. This is a reference, right now, cities are required to make deposits every day. This would allow the city to make deposits on 2 days, Tuesday and Thursday. And to secure the funds if the deposit is not possible to be made on those days. So whereas the State Examiner Directive 2020-01, the City of Chicago through its Board of Public Works hereby approves the frequency of deposits for public funds to be limited to 2 times per week. The deposits will be made on Tuesday and Thursday and require the public funds to be secured on those days when the deposit is not possible or made. Any questions or comments on Resolution 2020-09?
None.
There being no further questions, I entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2020-09.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, on our agenda, we have proposal contractual service with Caesar Presby Chicago. Our board's attorney has asked that we table this so she could examine this further. Am I correct? Okay, so we will table this till next meeting, or till she has a chance to review this. Okay, next on our agenda. On our agenda, we have from JWF Specialty Company, Administrative Service Contract. This is from the Law Department. I believe this is a service they have every year, Ms. Morgan?
We've been using them as long as I've been in the law department. So what they do is they process claims from claims to the city of damage on the property that has. This is a renewal. Terms are essentially the same as
And you're satisfied with their services then?
yeah, there have been here times past we asked them to update things and adjust their level of service. Their work pattern can save the city a lot of money, a lot of trouble.
Okay, any questions or comments on JWF Specialty Company's service agreement?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the renewal of the JWF Specialty Company's administrative service agreement with our law department.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to outstanding invoices. The first one is from Walsh and Kelly. We have one invoice dated 11/30/2019 in the amount of $190,786.30.
So the engineering department received the invoice on time, but compliance information needed to be finalized in order for us to process payment. So services have been rendered, and this is for the construction project for Homerly from Columbus Drive to 145th Street.
Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for Walsh and Kelly in the amount of $190,786.30.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next, we have the late invoice, also from engineering for Gateway Triangle Corporation. We have one late invoice dated 1/31/2020 in amount of $4.
The engineering department received the invoice on time, however, the rates had yet to be approved, to be approved for appeal to be open. Services have been rendered, our vehicle was washed.
Okay, so we got our $4 worth then.
Yep.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
And I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for Gateway Triangle in the amount of $4.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Okay, next we have from KM Waste Recycling, late invoice in the amount of, there's two late invoices dated 9/27/2019 and 11/8/2019 for a total of $6,000. Their explanation, the services have been rendered and the invoice should have been processed. So this is part of the hardest hit properties, long pending claim from Indiana IHCDA. I guess that's there might have been an issue with Indiana, on the state of Indiana side. Any questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from KM Waste Recycling with the Building Department in the amount of $6,000.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have the late invoice. This is from the Law Department. Late invoice dated 12/23/2019, amount of $1,000. I believe this is for Attorney Allegretti. Please be advised that that invoice was not received until March 31st, 2020. Since the invoice is dated December 23, 2019, it needs to be approved by the Board of Works in order to be processed. So I guess the reason that the invoice was submitted late, that's why it was processed, it's before us. Any questions or comments?
I'll just ask.
Okay. So, pardon me?
No questions or comments?
Oh, I thought you said no to approve. I said, Carla just gave us a little speech and you said no? Okay, any other?
None.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the outstanding invoice from the Law Department for Attorney Allegretti in the amount of $1,000.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
That concludes outstanding invoices. We have next new business is from AMG Construction. This is for the Parish and Grand concrete fence painting.
Yeah, this is to coat and stain the two panels to match the existing north of Columbus Drive in between Parish and Grand. Total amount is $1,740.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from AMG Construction for the concrete fence painting amount of $1,740.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from R&D Construction, Deodore Street parking lot stamped concrete from engineering. Okay.
This is to add stamped concrete to some of the landscape areas for our Deodore parking lot that is currently under construction at this time. The stamped concrete will match the pattern that was installed on Broadway, right in front of the buildings that were developed, I think, now 2 years ago now.
I think so.
That project was owned by redevelopment. So again, this is just to add aesthetics to this parking lot since it'll be used heavily. And the total amount is $35,768.50.
Okay, any questions or comments on this proposal from R&D Construction?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve R&D Construction's proposal for Deodore Street parking lot stamped concrete, amount of $35,768.50.
So moved.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have from KM Electric Supply, we have their 2020 rate schedule, and this is in effect till April 10, 2021.
This is just the unit prices for the different equipment and materials to be purchased for maintenance and repairs for our electrical poles and lights throughout the city.
Any questions or comments on their rate schedule?
None.
There be no further question or comments, I entertain a motion to approve KM Electric Supply Corporation's rate schedules for this year through April 10, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Next, we have from Hasse Construction, a proposal for the sanitary sewer replacement project, 148th and Northcott to WEG. And this is for a lump sum of $217,378.
Well, we have a sewer failure on this street. Our sewer sits directly beneath an existing water line, so close that it is impossible to repair the sewer where it lies currently. It has to be relocated closer towards the middle of the street. And additional piping as well as manholes are needed. And as you mentioned, total price $217,378. repair and relocate.
I see it has revised, so this was a project that was approved before, and we're sort of revising because of increase in price?
Yeah, there's more work that's needed, more time is needed in order to complete this job.
Okay, so just for the record, this was approved by the board before, and this is a revised due to circumstances of time and other matters, right?
Yeah, there's an existing line that was identified that we believe to be gas, to be abandoned. That is also factored in to this new cost. And then there's also a relief sewer that we had to re-strategize in order to install the new sewer.
Okay, any further questions and comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I'd entertain a motion to approve Hasse Projects sanitary sewer replacement project for 149th and Northcott to WEG, the revised project, the amount of $217,378.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have amendment number 4. It's to the Plan 501 plan document dated January 1, 2014. This is an amendment to the city's health plan. There is no additional cost to it. What it does is during this pandemic emergency, it will allow for virtual visits within the network benefits will be available through under the same provisions as a real doctor's visit. We were told by our provider that we needed to have this motion passed for it to be covered under our health service right now, under our program. So it will allow for virtual visits, to provide doctors provide virtual communication of medical information in real time between the patients and the physician. As you know, a lot of doctors are canceling visits, dentists, so this would give us at no cost to our plan, but it will enable us, our plan provider, to allow this to go through. Any questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the amendment to the City of Chicago's health plan with professional claims.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to our Roadway Applications. We have permit application number 203509. Does anybody have the final number of the last one?
That is 3516.
3516? Okay. Are there any questions on permit applications 2003-509 through 2003-516?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I'd entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications 20-03-509 to 20-03-516.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
That concludes our new business. I believe our attorney would like to bring up something under other business.
Yeah, the city has been funding a truancy program whereby the truancy officers for independent contractor stationed at the schools who track kids' attendance and follow letters where kids are truant. And then there's a component where kids who are chronically truant under the state law, that goes to city court if the parents have issued a ticket for truancy, chronic truancy for the children. Well, the schools are not currently in session, we really don't know this. So we're asking that for the moment the program be suspended, and the board vote to suspend the program. But just also know that the school city's talking about working the program to make changes, perhaps changing it so that they can monitor kids' participation in learning. But school how they want to participate. And just so you know, the foundations has provided funding too. The school cities provided some, was provided some, but the city, had a lot of investment. So, for our part, and we process the invoices on the contracts. So, I'd ask you to consider a motion to pause or suspend the program for the time being until we get more information from the school city how they want to participate.
Okay. After we make the motion, can you provide something where we sign, or where?
Yeah, I can provide that to you.
Okay, because we'll need something to sign that we. Okay, per the explanation from our attorney, are there any questions or comments on her explanation?
No.
Nothing.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to. Motion would be to pause the truancy program or suspend it till further notice?
Yes.
Okay. Why we're in this situation with this pandemic emergency situation.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, that concludes our other business. Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020 at 4:30 p.m. As that concludes all our items on our agenda today, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.